The Couch Steals are brought to you by the VLG Studio, the community for people with a story to tell.
You're now tuned in to the Couch Stealers anime podcast.
And guess what? You can't beat me because I'm the principal of Sans. Oh my god, he about to he got a hand. Let's go. He's having a full-on Shinji and Kari. Why am I fighting this thing?
I know we've been gone for a minute, but now we back and better than ever.
We really just
We
shooting
just
from
doing
the fucking hip
from
right
the hip,
now.
from the hip.
Like
from the hip.
This shit, like Wild Wild West. Like we took a few paces and just said we shooting.
Listen,
Jesus
10
Christ.
paces,
no
one
introduction, no nothing. Just straight
Nah. This is the new improved Couch Stealers. Y'all don't even know what y'all gonna get every time. But we're gonna shoot from the hip with a little shoot around. Starting off, sword user, free for all, no powers, just swords. Who's winning this? I'll go through it real quick. I know I sent it to you in a text, so that way you got it. But we got
I'm looking
Hiei,
at it right now.
we got Hiei, we got Captain Levi, we got Yami, Rin from Blue Exorcist, old Sasuke. That's Boruto Sasuke. So one arm only.
Mm-hmm.
My boy Trafalgar, D Waterlaw, shout him out. Tanjiro, Bleach, and so that's going to be Ichigo from Bleach. I just looked at Bleach and all I could think about was Bleach. Like, I looked at Ichigo and the only thing that came to mind was Bleach.
Bleach. Like I just said Bleach. Good gracious.
And then we got Arthur from Fire Force, but I'm not. So all
right,
just
it's definitely a few
what do you
niggas
think?
here is just getting clapped off the bat. They shouldn't even be in this list, unfortunately.
Like who?
Law shouldn't be here.
Okay, I can agree. I love Law, but Law shouldn't be here.
There are some real swordsmen in this motherfucker. Like, honestly, they should have took Law and put Zoro in here. Like, that would have been
no. See, because Zoro clears. Zoro clears.
Drugs?
No, Zoro clears. Zoro clears this easy. Zoro clears this easy.
I think you're on drugs right now.
No.
Nigga, Tanjiro, there are no powers, no nothing. Tanjiro does nothing but fucking... Nigga know multiple different techniques, everything. Obviously, Ichigo literally only uses swords as well. I'm not counting Arthur too much. Most of his shit relies on like a fire kind of base thing, where I feel like he obviously has some technique, but like Arthur, I don't really see him.
So Arthur was my dark horse on this. And you want to know why Arthur's my dark horse? Because all you got to do to tell Arthur is, if you slay all of these swordsmen, you will be the king of Camelot. That's all you have to tell him.
I get where you're going, and that's not a terrible take to kind of make in a way. However, that amplifies his fire force abilities, not necessarily like his actual skill using a sword.
But his spirit is going to be in the
Get your ass out of here with that.
His spirit's going to be in the battle talking about some, yes, I want to be king of Camelot.
Hiei, I feel like, was the dark horse for me.
Okay.
The reason why I say is he is older than everybody on this list by a lot.
Fair.
There is a level of experience that he more than likely has using a sword.
But shit, you're not talking just about the... I just thought you were talking about the show, Yu Yu Hakusho being older than all these other ones. You're talking about Hiei himself. Got you.
This is a demon that has been alive for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So realistically speaking, he has to go up there somewhere.
If you had to pick one.
Straight swords, I feel like Levi he's somewhere in here, but I don't see him winning this.
So the way you look at Law is the way I looked at Levi. I don't think Levi belongs here. I don't think out of everyone that's on this list, Levi has a very particular set of skills for the way that he sword fights.
Exactly. And it's really based off of like one using his OEM gear.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean that's technically here. Is it?
That's not a power. So I feel like he should be able to use it, but like I just don't know how well that fares. I just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sasuke don't even really use swords. The nigga just has.
And he got one arm, bro. Sasuke's out. If Sasuke don't have the Rinnegan and Sharingan, I'm not trying to be, trying to come at him or be ableist or something like that. I'm just saying, like in this
arm to cut a nigga.
But in this fight, I feel like 2 arms is probably going to be needed in this fight. Someone who I don't think is going to win.
I can understand that. All right.
Someone who I don't think actually wins this because there's no powers involved is Yami. Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. However, I don't know. I just don't know is all. But top 3, Hiei, Tanjiro, and Ichigo.
See, and I think Ichigo just swing, bro. I don't think Ichigo has skill in the sense of sword fighting in the way that some of the other people on this list do. I think Ichigo just is like swinging his shit.
You don't beat the people he's beat with swords without having a skill set.
I think a lot of Ichigo was powering up, and I know you missed the bleach, so I'm not trying. I'm trying to come respectfully.
He actually has a vast amount of knowledge in terms of like martial arts and shit like that too. They just don't showcase it. But either way, this dude has had nothing but sword battles. I feel like there is like sword to sword. That's his whole entire thing. Whereas other people on this list who I wouldn't put in the top 3, they're fighting a multitude of different things. It's not just sword to sword battles like the whole entire time.
Yeah, they're fighting other people, other things, other creatures, other demons, whatever it may be. So you said your top 3: Hiei, Tanjiro, and Ichigo. Yeah, I was gonna say if you had to choose one.
I'm gonna go Hiei. Okay. I feel like the argument I made of him being alive a very long time just gives him an overall edge that nobody here can say they have.
Okay, I think that's a clear. Well, I understand Hiei, and I respect your brother. I actually think it's Tanjiro. For the exact reason that you were mentioning before, I think Tanjiro's sword style, the fact that he literally does sword training throughout without using, Hino Kamikagera or any of the other breathing techniques, he's actually still just a swordsman. I think his swordsmanship is better if we're talking straight swords than everyone else on this list. But that's just my humble opinion.
I get where you're going. Only counter argument I have is that, like, I feel like to say that and then to take away how long he has been alive, there's no way he doesn't know multiple different sword styles.
Yeah, I mean, the knowledge of the sword style is one thing.
I feel like I'm being very, like, do I want to say facetious here?
You tell me. I was not expecting you to say that, and I feel like, I'm an intelligent brother, y'all. I'm not trying to say I don't know what that means, but in the context of the way he's saying, I don't know what that means, and I don't know what that means. But I do think from where we got everything set up, this is a pretty solid list of sword fighters. So I can't be mad about Hiei because, like I said, I did have Hiei up there. I think like Law doesn't belong on the list. To your point, Yami doesn't belong on the list. To your point. I still have Arthur as my dark horse. I'm sorry. If somebody give Arthur a horse head on a stick and tell him to go conquer Camelot, if he can beat everybody here, Arthur may mess around and win the fight. I'm just saying. I've seen crazier shit done from this character.
Yeah, but like it's so I don't know.
It's specific. It's a specific
Either way,
situation.
At minimum, I think we can agree that some people should not be on this list. I feel like outside of the people that we think shouldn't be on this list, whoever you chose, I'm fine with.
Yeah, because Tanjiro sound like a crazy death battle.
Hiei loses off of ego.
And Tanjiro wins off of heart, bro. Tanjiro ain't just going down without no fight. Tanjiro gonna be in there with heart.
He's unexpected. He's unexpectedly beat and been such a threat to almost every demon he's fought. Mm-hmm. And a large part of that is, again, that unexpectedness. He wouldn't expect him to do the things that he did or to grow within his fights. And I think that's where he ends up being Hiei.
So the question for me is going to be, at what point does the conversation about Hiei being a demon come up, and how much does that interact with how much Tanjiro has that bloodthirst? Or in this case, if we're going to be talking about the movie, so letting y'all know now, we're talking about the Demon Slayer movie, so spoilers are ahead. Is that a power or is that skill?
Niggas just start moving faster and shit.
I was gonna say, is that a power? To get into it. All right,
let's jump into since we're already talking about Tanjiro and we're gonna go into the movie. We might as well. We're already here.
We're already here. We could talk about.
Let's get into the movie.
Yeah, let's talk about
into the more ins and outs of the movie. However, I just want to bring up this one point in relation to the last topic.
Mm-hmm.
In the movie, they mentioned how he sped up. Is it Gyo? How do you say
Tomoyoki?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you say his first name?
I think it's Gyo. Tomoyoki.
I'm looking it up. Sorry.
It's like Giyo and then Tomoyoki.
Yeah, I think it's Gyo. All right. And so he powered up. He got faster.
He got the mark on his face.
For sure. So is that mark a power?
Yes.
All right.
I think that mark is a power. I think the mark is a power because when it first came up in the Demon Slayer Swordsmith Village arc, well, technically it came up for the first time for Tanjiro in the Entertainment District arc, which after rewatching, I rewatched everything when it came to Demon Slayer because my wife was watching it. So we rewatched it before we went and saw the movie, and I stand on what I said before. The Entertainment District is still the best Demon Slayer.
I thought you were talking about something else.
No, it's still the best Demon Slayer season for me. But we first see the mark. We first saw the mark.
I'm not going to call this a season until they re-release
Really?
it. No.
Okay.
Because I think they're re-releasing it into a season. So we'll see how the season progresses, what we get out of the season.
Go ahead, fix this right here while you talking. Keep going. Do you think?
So I think they're turning the movie into a season, like they did with Mugen Train.
Yeah.
And Mugen Train as a season was better than the movie.
See, I didn't watch the season of Mugen Train. I just watched the movie.
I did.
Okay.
And I liked it better. I got more from Rengoku than
you did in the movie?
I didn't give a fuck about Rengoku dying when he was in the movie. I didn't. I thought he was cool. I liked the character. He was fun. He was positive. He was upbeat. Like, I really fucked with him. However, sorry, I've been staring at screens all day. My eyes hurt.
Oh, put your glasses on, bro. What you mean? Don't apologize for 4 eyes.
These are not prescription. These are blue light.
It don't matter. You still got 4 of them now. Looking like upper one.
He got like 6.
He got like 6, but it's the point that matters.
Yeah. So, where do we even start then? I guess.
So let me ask you this. Scale of 1 to 5, because I don't like to do 1 to 10. Scale of 1 to 5. What do you put the movie at? And you can use decimal points. So what do you put in the movie at a scale of 1 to 5?
Then why not just do fucking 1 to 10 if you use
Fine,
decimal
then do
points
1
in the
to 10.
base?
I like doing 1 to 5. Do 1 to 10. What you got in 1 to 10? I'm gonna do 1 to 5. What do you got 1 to 10?
7.
I said 3.6.
If I would say is around like a 7. If I'm doing like a comparableness in terms of like 1.5, 1.1 to 5.
1 to 5.
I was honestly gonna say like a 3.5 or something like that if we're talking like that. So to get into it, non-detailed things yet in relation to what happened in the movie. Overall, my biggest gripe with the movie was pacing. I thought the pacing fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Like it was like watching a heart monitor the whole entire time. And like not in a good way where it's like, shit, your heart is racing. It was like the moment would be here really high, then the moment would be here really low. And then like it kept kind of doing that. And there wasn't a real flow to the movie other than the fact that the movie was progressing.
So that was one of the only critiques that I had of it. And I've actually seen a couple of people have that same critique as it goes along. Now, again, I'm fresh into it because I just came off of the rewatch leading into the movie. Mm-hmm. And one of the biggest things that I was talking to Sarita, my wife, about was the fact that she likes anime when it's dark, like super dark, super like Death Note's one of her favorite ones. Like she got to see some dismemberment and somebody dying and death. And
big fan. Love it.
No, exactly.
You know me, I love gore. So
yeah, she also likes murder mystery stuff. So yeah, right up that alley. So the thing that she doesn't like is the slapstick. So like Zenitsu was like her least favorite character.
Oh, the slapstick in the movie. Sorry, go ahead. The slapstick in the movie was the best of the whole entire series so far. That's my own personal take, but go ahead. Yep.
I will say my favorite part was when they were running away. The first time at the very beginning of the movie with Tomoyoki and Tanjiro were running away, and they made the little faces as they were running. Yeah, no, that was good. That good.
Shit was hilarious.
So she doesn't like the slapstick. So as we were going through, she would always lose interest when it would come down from the high. And I was like, look, the movie has to, like, the show has to, they're going to be on 10 and then they got to bring you back down because you can't be on 10 the whole way through. So like when the slow moments happen or the slapstick happened, that was kind of that way of bringing you back down from the high that they just brought you on. I feel like they tried to do that with the movie. And the problem was they executed it well. They did the moments that were really high well, and then they brought you down really sharply. But because it's a movie, it didn't work well. Yeah, it doesn't work as well.
The reason why they did that, this is my own personal opinion, is I think they tried to squeeze too much into the movie. And therefore, everything felt like, to me, I felt like I got like 2 seasons in that.
I was going to say, I definitely got at least 1 season. I absolutely got at least 1 season of Demon Slayer in that movie.
Just like there were multiple stories within that movie, and each story could have been half a season.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. So that's
where again the pacing for me got really bad. because like that's why I think everything felt so up and down, or ticking like very choppy.
Yeah.
Because they tried to fit too much. And therefore, once that story ended, they had to get right into the next one.
So I think, to your point, we had like I said, it felt like a season, like I was watching a full season. And when I was thinking back, prepping for today's episode, one of the cool things that I was able to kind of like look back on was take each moment of that movie and think about how many episodes it would have been. So like the fight with Upper Second, which I definitely want to talk about that in this point, because the fight with Upper Second shouldn't have been a fight she didn't had no business being there. She had no business trying to get revenge. Her sister knew what was up. She knew it was my man. That is the first time I've seen a villain play with their food and it did not go wrong. You know what I mean? Like he played with her the whole fight. Mm-hmm. The whole fight. She had no shot at any point to win that fight. Still thought it was really wild the way her back got broke. That was OD. That was OD.
It personally, because
was you a masochist?
I just like it brought in a realness here that needed to be like stated for your audience. Like 1, y'all not safe, and 2, y'all are not coming out of this unscathed in any way, shape, or form. And guess what? It's a hole in your stomach. It's not you walking out with a little cut on your knee. Like, y'all not getting out of this safely. So I think it set a very nice precedent for the seriousness of what they just got into. Because I remember watching the end of last season and how when we were going into the Infinity Castle and whatnot, I was like, oh, this is about to be lit. This is about to be hype. I felt like I was too upbeat about what the hell they were getting into. You know what I mean?
Got you. So you were too excited for the danger.
Yes. And like, so seeing her get her chiropractic
is insane.
Respectfully.
But also that's exactly what happened.
That's what happened. And respectfully, I didn't give a damn about her death either. And that's because of the pacing of the movie. So I felt I didn't get no time to like process and anything. And I feel like if she died in a season, things stretched out just a bit more, that death would have made more sense to me. Same thing with Rengoku. I didn't care about Rengoku when he died. I cared more about Rengoku when I saw him die in the season.
So I think, and going back to my original point about bringing up that fight with Upper 2, was the fact that I felt like that arc, quote unquote fight that fight would have been like 3-4 episodes, because you have the first initial fight when they first meet. Then you have them kind of throwing hands for a little while. Then you start getting, because we got his backstory and her backstory.
And hers, bro.
So as I'm saying, that's like 4 episodes right there.
Easily.
That's why I was saying the whole movie felt like, and it was a long movie. It was 2.5 hours.
Yeah. And they filled it, though. They filled that movie.
They did.
First and foremost, applause to them. I didn't expect to get almost like a solid 2 hours and 15 minutes of pure what the fuck. So yeah.
Let me ask you, how many trailers did y'all see beforehand?
I didn't watch any of the trailers.
No, but like, did y'all get there right? I know, but did y'all get there like right as the movie started?
Yeah, I got there as soon as the movie started. Okay. Unfortunately.
No, because I was curious when we went, and we just went the other day. We got there. I think the movie start time was 7:25, and we got there at like 7:30 because we had to hit the dollar store first because we ain't paying
respectable.
Yeah, so we hit the dollar store, and when we got to the theater, I was like, crap, we're going to miss the start. Bro, we sat through so many goddamn trailers. Oh, Lord, we sat through like 45 minutes of trailers. They showed anime trailers.
Wait, do you think that was a part of the runtime? That's
not possible. I don't know. Bro, we got out at like, because the movie officially started, I want to say almost 8 o'clock. Like it was like maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes to 8 by the time the movie started. And then we got out at like 10:30, 10:45. So it took a fair amount of time for us to even get to the movie. We saw trailers for a couple anime.
You're losing me now though, because
what's up?
How did this relate to the movie and like what we were just talking about?
No, I was just gonna say about the fact that the movie, first of all, took super long for as far as like the trailers and everything.
Got it. And you were sat through like a half hour worth
mad trailers. That's why I asked how many trailers did y'all see beforehand? Because I said we got there at 7:30, but we got home at like damn near midnight. Like it was like 11:15 by the time 11:30 by the time we got home.
I left work early and caught that movie.
Oh, Allah.
Like I left and caught like a 5 p.m. Nah.
We had good seats. We had good seats. It was a long movie. We had good seats. I will say too, I know you don't do trailers. I know you don't do trailers, and I'm not telling you to watch a trailer, but a trailer, because they had regular movies and they had English movies and they had anime movies that were and the trailers. And I've been ducking the trailer for this Chainsaw Man joint, but they played the Chainsaw Man trailer.
No way.
That shit looked crazy.
First and foremost,
shit look crazy.
Just a quick little side.
Oh, that joint looks so crazy.
I've always said that Chainsaw Man has really great potential, and out of the Dark Triad, I got that above Hell's Paradise. Still, I did watch that trailer. It was fire.
Oh, you did see it? Okay.
Yes, I couldn't escape that one. Unfortunately, they had just started playing. Not at the movies, like I caught it online.
Yeah, you caught it.
Started playing, and I was like, "What the?" And I was like, "Oh!" And I was like, "All right, we here. Fuck it."
Yeah,
and I caught it.
Anyways,
back to the movie.
So as far as the pacing of it, I think that was something that a lot of people had issues with all across the board because of the fact like I said, they accomplished their goal if they wanted to make it feel like I was watching a Demon Slayer season, because I had the high highs and the low lows, The most jarring one for me was towards the end when they gave us Akaza's backstory, which I will admit,
best backstory of it might be best backstory of the series for me.
I can't say it's not for me, but I can't think of I can't say that it is for me. I can't think of one that's better, but I will say this: it is the best reasonable crash out I have seen in a very long time.
Yeah, and
very much reasonable.
I think that's a huge reason why it ended up becoming one of my favorite backstories. Specifically for that. There are very few instances where I feel like I'm watching something and I was like, you know what, buddy crashed out. I get it. And typically in anime when somebody crashed out, it's pretty reasonable. This one just felt relatable.
Yeah, no, and Muzan standing on that bridge and he got his and he said like, yo, you trying to be a demon? And
he said, I don't even care no more.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't sit here and act like I'm not going to react in a similar way. There's no way.
I feel like that was just a wonderful backstory for me. And it also, it gave us that massive difference in opinion on him. Because one, everyone's been hating this dude since Rengoku. Then you realize, wait, hold up. The only reason my man is in this position is because humans put him here.
Mm-hmm. Literally. And also, who's everyone? I did not like hate Akaza. I thought Akaza was always one of the cooler.
Well, he's a demon. He's out here slaying people. You know what I mean? And then he killed the Hashira, so it's like it's kind of like a given. Like you can't really like this dude.
So you know what meme came to mind? You ever see that meme where he's got his arm through Rengoku and Akainu's got his arm through Ace, and they're shaking like, hands. Very nice to meet you. I really heard a lot about the words.
I saw that. Fire meme. Legendary. Whoever made that is a legend. A legend.
I have a theory about, not a theory, but I have a comparison I wanted to run by you, and it's a Demon Slayer comparison, so we're in the same realm.
Okay.
Because we talked about Rengoku a few times. I almost said Rengiku. We talked about Rengoku. I'm still thinking Bleach before. Bleach is still on my mind. So we talked about Rengoku before.
Same name, by the way. But yeah, go ahead.
And I have a comparable character, and I texted you this, so I don't know if you saw it. I have a comparable character to Rengoku that's a little bit more up the Toonami era alley for us.
Oh, yeah.
Rengoku is Kamina.
Yeah.
From Gurren Lagann.
I have
the sense. Go ahead.
Issues with that take.
Because it fits for the amount of time we had with them, how beloved they are. Because, and I had to rewatching it gave me so much of a different perspective. So rewatching Rengoku, seeing how he acted, and seeing how much Tanjiro and even Inosuke, because when he died, Inosuke was still there like, bro, I can't do shit either, and I'm Inosuke. What you mean I can't? Inosuke was so beside himself. So getting to that point and seeing a character that was beloved, and then I had to think of someone else that made me feel that same kind of way. And the first person that came to mind was Kamina, because I remember watching Kamina die in Gurren Lagann.
Put that together, honestly.
I was
think that's I also feel like for you, that's one of your favorite like characters too.
Oh my God.
So I think that's why you probably made that comparison. But I'm not disappointed with it at all. I think you hit it right on the head, and I think that's like newer generations Kamina, and that makes sense.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like, because you remember what it was like when the first time Kamina died.
But yeah, it didn't. I didn't even think the show was going to continue. Like I was like, how does that? I thought he was the main character. Like, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like, because I was still new in the anime. I'm young and I'm watching this shit. I thought he was the main character. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, what the fuck?
But yeah, no. So that was just something I had like wanted to always bring to the pod because of that. When I thought about it, I was like, that I gotta first of all I gotta let AU know, and second of all we gotta talk about it because it just seemed like a really nice comparison for like if you're a new age person and you haven't watched Gurren Lagann. First of all, sorry for the spoiler alert, but second of all, get an opportunity to see that because then you'll see the comparison between Kamina and between
a wonderful show.
X. I still don't love the ending,
I know you don't. I like that. Everything led up how it was supposed to. I have no qualms about it.
Man. What was your favorite fight of the movie?
Favorite fight of the movie?
Yeah.
Honestly, favorite fight had to be Zenitsu's fight.
Really? I thought that was the weakest fight.
I loved the backstory. I loved him creating his own fucking like his own style. He created his own style. He made it his own. Like, and I think, like, finally getting that reason why, because when we saw him going to the Infinity Castle, we were like, wait, this nigga's not asleep.
Yo, okay.
He's awake. Hold on. This man is awake. And what on God's green earth could have pissed him off to the point that this man is no longer afraid of anything anymore?
Mm-hmm.
This whole entire series, we have been waiting for my boy to be like, all right, I'm ready to die about it. Whatever it is, I'm ready to die about it. You cannot shy me away from nothing. And it finally happened. And we got the backstory. And the fucking shit is valid as hell. This nigga's a piece of shit.
So is that his? And that was his brother.
I'm about to break it down.
Yeah, that was his brother.
It was like his sword brother in a way. Okay, they were being trained together.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm about to go a few levels deep on this motherfucker because this is how much I love this goddamn fight.
All right,
Do I think the fight could have been better? Yes. If we get a season, I would love to see that fleshed out. I think it'd be a wonderful fight. However, I felt like they really evolved that fight as we continue to watch. And you see so many different juxtapositions of like him being so cocky that he learned everything, him not understanding, why he was chosen, you know what I mean, to take on the forms and whatnot, and why he seemed like the favorite. And then just see how everything comes together. One being the reason why Zenitsu is pissed the fuck off and who he is to Zenitsu. Two, Zenitsu creates his own style, which I think is absolutely fire.
And it was a fire style.
Fire.
Yeah, it was. I need that.
And so then to round it off, I love the fact that, one, we didn't get any sympathy for that motherfucker because he's a piece of shit.
I laugh.
Typically, when one of the demons die, you get like a sympathy level of something. You know what I mean?
As they was falling, he was like, "Yeah, he gonna die with me." Like that's some hate. That's some hate.
You a fucking piece of shit. Yeah, that's not even just that. I'm about to bring it a step further. I don't know if you realize this because I realized this shit when I was in the movie theater.
Preacher
made the movie that fight even crazier for me. That nigga, because I don't even know his name. I opted out not remembering it. That's the little boy that brought the demon back to the crib where the first Hashira was just a priest.
That's little boy.
The same kid.
Get the
Yes, it's the same kid. And so after he let that demon to them, he killed everybody. Then he went to go train under Zenitsu's Gramps.
So
became a demon still. Yep, I'm saying because I'm hot in the moment.
Yes, the room is spinning. So
yes.
Wait a second. So you're saying that the monk Hashira, who was arrested for allegedly killing all those kids, even though it was a demon that did it.
Kai Gaku.
Yes,
I think that's the name of the demon. that I am positive that is the same kid that led the demon back to the monk Hashira's thing and got all them kids killed.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna fact check you in the time because I really kind of want you to be right about that. Because if that is,
I'm 1000% positive.
Crazy. Because that's such a main part of his story too, of that Hashira story. Because like that's how he became a Hashira. Because before that, he was a school teacher. Not a school teacher, but like
he was like a monk or a
priest or something, like he was just taking care of all those kids. So like, Allah. In my head, all I keep thinking about is because it's like if that's gonna be the case, and that's really the same kid who did that, and he still didn't learn his lesson to the point where he still
became a demon.
Yeah, and like, and I'm just like, yeah, you, he's gonna start getting up on lists about people who hate you. You know, like how like Dio is on that hater list.
Wrong, but they looked exactly alike.
Like, I mean,
literally exactly alike.
Someone in the chat, everyone that's watching this, go ahead and give us some assistance.
I got it.
That. You got it.
Gaku's pass. This act is not his first betrayal.
Oh no!
As an orphan, he once led a demon to the temple where he lived, resulting in the death of many children and the wrongful imprisonment of Himajima. I think his last name is. Told you. So that arc was for me when I realized that in the goddamn movie. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, kill him right now.
The fact he became
it's the same dude.
Why are you making me mad? I didn't even realize this stuff. Now you're making me mad about this.
That fight for me had so much nuance to it. Like there was so much in that fight. And then to round it all off, I love the fact that he died not knowing, because he's a piece of shit and he deserves not to know, that Gramps loved both of them, and all he wanted was for them to learn from each other.
I mean, I feel like that was the whole point.
That was the whole point, and it just went over this nigga's head.
I just don't understand. Like, and I will say this: it was cool to see the other Thunder forms because I
thought he was learning them while he was fighting, and then I thought he was gonna just bust out and go crazy.
My issue with Zenitsu has always been the fact he can only do that one thunderclap and flash, but he does. He's starting to add. Yeah, I'm saying he's starting to add things to the repertoire. So I think that part of it is nice to see, but I think I really would have wanted to see Zenitsu doing the other forms. Like some of them.
That's what I said. I thought what I thought was going to happen. Yes, what I thought was going to happen was that. What was going to end up happening, because he was so pissed off and like he knew all the forms, he just didn't feel comfortable using them. I thought he was going to watch him do them and then put them all together at the end to win. So this dude could be like, you get what I'm saying? Oh, shit. When did you learn all these whatever? But honestly, I love the new form better.
I still think that was the weakest fight out of the movie that I saw. I think the upper rank 2 fight was better. Slightly, but better. Even though, her back got chiropractic, to use a saying that you said. Akaza versus Tomoyoki and Tanjiro, that's the fight
Obviously,
for me. That's the fight. That's the fight for me, bro. And I know
any other fight, it's that one.
Oh my god, that fight was so good.
I think they're neck and neck. I think there was just little things about that specific fight with Zenitsu where there was so many things tailored into it and how it affected
more storytelling
so much. I just loved that fight in itself. And so Tanjiro though fight obviously was the best fight. It was the best fight. It was meant to be. You know what I mean? It's Tanjiro. He's the main.
That being said, there was one time when Tanjiro's back went into one of them big ass pillars, and I was just like,
bro,
oh, my back.
I was like, there's no way he gets final.
So like,
Lord,
I wish I saw more of the Hashira fight, even though they did fight a bunch of low level Dumbledores, which was always cool to kind of just see them doing their thing. I think the one thing that actually the MVP. I want to talk about the MVP of the movie for me. The MVP of the movie is the Master's
what I told you.
son. He is the MVP of that god doggone movie.
Remember when you asked me who is your favorite fucking Demon Slayer person right now, and I told you, it was.
You said like wait till you see the movie.
I said wait till you see the movie, then I think you'll understand where I was coming from, bro. My man was playing the craziest level of chess.
Mm-hmm. He's over here like, yo, look.
Bro,
all right, don't even look
away.
I
mean the father.
Oh, the father. Oh, yeah, the master. Oh, yeah, no, the master.
Bro,
yeah.
That's what I said. My favorite right now. He played a game that was so calculated and so well done. it made that Muzan and his interaction, I had to go back and rewatch it.
Okay.
I was like, nigga, this man is a goat. This man is blind, sickly, and still, even to Muzan, look like, oh, shit, this nigga, why is he not scared? Why is he not nothing? He had him second guessing everything. That's a level of unbothered and faith and mastermindness you could possibly think of. My boy hid his son. We didn't even know this nigga had a son.
I didn't even know he had a son.
We didn't even know he had a son. This man was playing crazy levels of chess.
So one thing that's
all on the line. Muzan thought going to the Infinity Castle was not a part of his plan too. Yep, right, nigga.
I think one part that was cool, and I saw this actually on I think I saw it on Twitter earlier today or yesterday, that talked about when Muzan first showed up at the Master's like dwelling and everything, and
fire, loved it.
All of like the mist that was all around him and everything, and crazy somebody was like, farm. So exactly, everyone was like, "Yo, that's a crazy aura farm." No, that was the wisteria flowers.
Yeah, that was the wisteria.
The wisteria flowers was fucking Muzan up.
Nah, they was bouncing off of him. They don't affect him.
Nah, but it was all just kind of coming off.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
So
it was lit.
So to your point, I think the Master's plan has been crazy. I still think the son implementing it and being on task. Like, he just lost his mom, his dad, and his two big sisters. He got his two little sisters behind him, and like a horde of when they showed how many birds was actually in the Infinity Castle, because at first I thought it was a couple crows, and then it panned out, and it was crows all through that bitch. I was like, what is going on? How are all the crows everywhere? And it was something that, I mean, to your point, the plan has been put in place, but you got to have somebody that's going to be an executor. You got to have somebody that's going to be out there and actually running the troops the way they're supposed to be run. Like, somebody's got to be leading this. Once the general gets knocked out, somebody got to be ready to step up, and that someone was his son. And his son even had that moment. He had that moment where I'm telling you, he was like, look, I lost everybody, but no, I have to stay.
I gotta stay the
course. I gotta stay the course.
I gotta stay the course.
Look at him. Look at the wrist. Look at him. Look at the wrist.
My boy is a motherfucking young goat in the making, man. Like, I love that. When I first saw, I was like, wait, that's his son. That's his son. That's his son. Like, and it was even better for me. I enjoyed the movie tremendously because I was the only person in the theater. So yeah, I was talking, I was getting up, I was mad, I was like, what the fuck? I had a wonderful time, bro. We saw
well, there was a couple of people there where we saw it, and I'll say we were sitting next to so it was me and my wife, and then it was another couple, and the chick, she had on a Demon Slayer, she had like on a Nezuko hoodie, and then like he had on like kind of how I got the My Hero on, he had like the Demon Slayer one with Tanjiro and Inosuke and Zenitsu. And at points, you could tell we was all in it because it was actually one of those. Like, at one point, like Inosuke showed up, and we were like, yeah. And then like at one point, and we were like, no. And then I said, my favorite part is I leaned over to Serena, and I was like, so how you liking the movie so far? And she said, babe, I'm so stressed. She was so stressed.
It was a very stressful movie. It was a very stressful movie.
She was like, how have you been hiding this from me for years? I'm just stressed right now. Like, there's so many rooms.
Welcome to anime. Welcome to anime. Because this ain't the only show you're going to watch that's going to do that to you.
No, we're doing Attack on Titan next. She wants to watch Attack on Titan.
Oof. I would say wait on that a little bit.
Nah, because remember, it's got to be. First of all, I realized it's got to be something that's finished because she got to binge it. She got to binge it. She can't go week to week. We tried the week to week, and it just don't work.
But I just mean you got to be locked in when you watch an Attack on Titan.
So she watched Attack on Titan years ago, but then when I think it was that like one of the hiatuses that they took, she fell off. So she got like. Gotcha. 3 seasons in, but then she forgot everything.
Yeah. So, she has an idea.
Yeah, she'll be no. Right. Yeah, no. She know people eat people.
Yeah. That's the whole entire. Come on in and get yourself something cold to drink.
Oh my
that's
goodness, the whole point.
That's how you lock people in with that one.
Yeah, still hate you for that. By the way, still love you, but hate you for that because you were the one that showed me Attack on Titan for the first time, and I just was like, why the mom got to get ate like that? It's episode 1. Her back
lunch.
And they had to zoom in on the crunch and the blood spewing there.
My boy had outdoor luncheon.
Yo, outdoor luncheon is insane.
And so one last thing, I think, before we probably wrap up on Demon Slayer.
Yeah, what you got?
I recall you.
As soon as you said I recall, I knew exactly what type of bullshit time you was on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
I'm gonna do it like this. I was telling this dude Mikey for the longest time, straight up. I was like, Demon Slayer is one of them ones, and I know that it has not lived up to the entirety of the entertainment district, and it might not ever do that again. But I think because you love the entertainment district so much, you allowed yourself to be extremely biased about how fire this goddamn show is. So I want to ask you right now, do you regret having this terrible mindset?
Yes, I regret having this terrible mindset, AU. I will say,
yes,
and I'm glad that you celebrating. I will say that the rewatch has opened my eyes, and part of it has been, I still stand on the entertainment district being the best arc of Demon Slayer.
Agreed.
Not only have I looked at it as the best arc of Demon Slayer, I can make the argument entertainment district is one of the best arcs of any anime that has been out within the last 10 to 15 years. I can make that argument. That's how great of an arc I think.
I'm gonna have to go and look at some shit, but
you can make the argument. You're gonna be able to make the argument. You're gonna make the argument.
Top of my head, I'm going to have to agree with you.
You can make the argument.
I think I want to tune back into this next week. I'm gonna do some research.
Yeah,
I want to go back.
So that's gonna be one, and that's actually a good point. I gotta make a note of that. We're gonna talk about arcs next week, but so that is one thing. Demon Slayer as a whole, as an anime, is definitely one of the best anime of all time. I can wholeheartedly say it's one of the best anime of all time, and it's not far off the list of beaten path as far as like when we think of like the all-time great anime. Like if somebody said Demon Slayer was their favorite anime, I was like, do your thing.
Yeah.
Now, okay, because Demon Slayer is now one of my favorite anime.
Yes.
So yes, I can eat some crow on this, and one thing I'll even go this far. I've been doing a lot of rewatching over our hiatus here, and I've had a lot of time to really kind of delve into getting back into my love for anime in a different kind of way, because I think I had a lot of just life shit going on, and I still have a lot of life shit going on, but I've been able to kind of like, I'm watching Black Clover right now. I love Black Clover now. I now, granted, it is at the part where I love Black Clover back like 7-8 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So we gotta see where we get to the part where I fell off of Black Clover. But I'm in the Black Clover right now, and so it's giving me an opportunity to go back and watch a lot of different style. Like I was even telling you, I went back and watched the Sensui arc from Yu Yu Hakusho. That shit was fire.
Dark,
but
dark
fire.
as hell.
Dark as hell, but fire. So like I'm able to kind of, I can watch on some things. Really?
Oh, I love it. You think I would hold Yu Yu Hakusho to such high regard and not think that I love that arc? I loved the arc. It's just one of my least favorites. Yo, watching my boy Yusuke get done dirty in that manner, that was hard for me to take.
Yeah,
that was like one of the worst original ass beatings I saw for a main character. You know what I mean? Growing up, like that shit was hard for me. I was like. Yeah, that shit was hard for me. I was like, my boy really just lost. Like he got packed the fuck up. Yo, before we realized Yusuke was gonna come back, I was like, yo, my boy just got packed up.
Now Yusuke get packed up is hilarious. Oh my god, that's bad funny.
You not gonna sit here and tell me Yusuke didn't get packed up?
Nah, he died.
He was dragging his face against the walls and everything. I was like, this is brutal, man. It was really hard to watch. Did a nigga not get dirty?
So I can agree with that, but like to your point, yes, Demon Slayer has become not only one of the best anime of in my opinion all time, but also one of my opinion about it has drastically changed on a rewatch. I still don't think that they've lived up to the entertainment district, so I don't think I was necessarily wrong in the way I was looking at the anime. But I am able to sit back and say,
I'm not judging you.
I'm able to sit back and understand that. Nah, you know what? It is like that. It's like that 9.9 out of 10 type shit. Like it's like that.
Yeah, 100%.
So let me switch gears here real quick because I want to talk to you about
by all means
the wildest thing I saw this week. So I've been talking about the fact I've been rewatching a bunch of anime, and I've been also letting a lot of like new age anime sit. So like I'm obviously watching One Piece one week to week because I got to see how the fuck they get all that egghead.
Of course.
but I'm also watching I got Gotcha Yakuta on the back burner right now because I'm gonna wait till the season ends and then I'll probably just work my way through that.
I didn't watch like the last 2 weeks. I think I
haven't watched like the last month of Gotcha Yakuta. I mean, I'm super far behind. Like I kind of know who everybody is. I don't know everything that happens, but like I still haven't met like the leader yet of the cleaners. Like I still haven't met him.
Yeah, you're far behind.
I'm far behind. Like I'm mad far. I know he's there. I know he's black. What up? But I just haven't met him yet.
According to some people, he's not. But
I ain't.
Internet is a funny place, yo.
I ain't going.
I just want a quick, not disclaimer, but a quick kind of public service announcement.
What you got?
Yo, online ain't real, bro. It's all right.
Online ain't real. It's a fact, though.
It's not real, bro.
It's a fact. Even though y'all try to make it real, online ain't real.
For real.
So the craziest thing or the wildest thing I've seen this week has been I finished up Kaiju number 8 in the season of Kaiju number 8.
Let's go.
So I have thoughts because it was the wildest thing. Because I'm
gonna give this one. I'm gonna let you house the floor on this one.
If I could hit my mic, damn. Well, part of it is because I loved Kaiju number 8, and I still really do have a great affinity for Kaiju number 8.
Mm-hmm.
This season was crazy. I think that where I'm at with the series now, I hated the finale. I only hated the finale because of them leaving us on a cliffhanger like that.
Wild cliffhanger.
Like
I literally
Kaiju number.
I looked up. I was like, "Is there going to be another episode?" I don't do that often. So there still hasn't been an announcement for season 3 of Kaiju number 8, and I feel like they're good.
This is I know they're good, but this is also how anime villain origin stories start. Because think about it in this regard. And I'm going. And this is like in real time. I didn't even think about this. I don't have it in my notes or nothing. This is going in real time.
All right, go ahead.
We have, as OG anime heads, we have experienced the pit of despair that is a peak anime not getting renewed and finishing their story. We've lived through that. Shout out everybody that loves Dead Man Wonderland. Now, I'm starting to think of now that, anime is mainstream now and everybody has their favorite, and everybody watch a little bit. The newer age hasn't had that heartbreak yet. And I feel like I'm afraid that Kaiju number 8 being that heartbreak.
Stop it.
But you see what I'm saying?
Kaiju number 8 ain't going nowhere. It
better not, but
definitely coming back.
I'm a little jaded. I'm sorry for being jaded. Like, I love Dead Man Wonderland.
They even did like countdowns for Kaiju number 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, dude. Which is fire, by the way. I told you about it. I don't know if other anime do this, but the countdown for Kaiju number 8 was really cool. So basically, about like 5 minutes before, and it's a running loop, but still, I think it's cool. 5 minutes before the show drops, it's like Crunchyroll. If you tune into the live version, it plays like a screen, and it's like giving you like Kaiju number 8, what to do, what not to do. Like you hear like kind of like a soft kind of like siren in the back, and as it more closely gets to the beginning of the episode, it gets louder and louder and louder and louder until they announce that a kaiju has like appeared, and then the show starts.
I gotta experience that at least once, because I know you told me. Yeah, no, I gotta experience that.
But big is I don't even know if they do that with other anime.
Fair.
So people were waiting for this. Kaiju number 8 ain't going nowhere.
It better not, because I hated the way the season ended, and they can't leave me like that. I do think that Kaiju number 9's play has been crazy, because he's playing chess he's playing crazy chess. Yeah, no, literally, because he beat a bunch of people online.
Yeah,
and online's not real, but it's been crazy to see how everyone came together and all the other kaiju, because I think they're fighting kaijus 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yep.
Because Hikaru, because I can never say her name, Shinomiya. I can't say it fast. When I try to say it, I get tongue-tied like a muff.
That's all good.
But Hikaru, I'll say her first name, she's fighting kaiju number 15, because it's the one that looks just like her, which is it reminded me of what was that one anime we watched?
I know what you're going to say. I was thinking the same thing, and I can never remember the name.
Wait, no. And I'm not going to look it up, because damn it, I need to know this. Magical Destroyers. Destroyers.
There it is. Thank you. Good call.
Let's go. Magical Destroyers.
I'll give you that one.
That's exactly what she looked like. And Kaiju number 15. So I thought that was one of the craziest things that I've seen, just watching that whole play come together. I hated the way the season ended. I've already said that. one of my favorite parts about the season has been the interaction with Vice Captain Hoshina and Kaiju number 10. Because I think their relationship is actually...
I loved that reveal.
He got a little petty ass suit.
Yeah, that shit was fire. I loved it.
I mean, I like that they kept the tail. That's my thing. I like that they kept the tail on the suit. It looks cool. It looks
like, but
it just looks badass. Like I'm a fan of that. I want to get your take on something though when it comes to this past season of Kaiju number 8. How do you feel about everybody getting a monster suit? Because I feel like everybody got a monster suit.
No, not at all. Only certain people. It's not a lot of people, yo.
It's more than it was.
Of course, but they were always there. One of them was already made. 2 of them were already made.
Fair. Because now, who has... Well, technically...
Her mother wore her suit.
Her suit.
And the Frozen dude, his shit was done before previously, too.
Yeah, so now...
It was just that nobody could handle it.
Now Ichikawa can handle it. And then, again, the leader of Squad 1, he's got them shits in his eyes, which is... You doing that? You doing that, LASIK? You doing that?
Yeah.
You doing it for real?
Bro, yes.
I don't know if I can do all of that. I
love that power. That power was dope as shit.
Like the ocular thing for me sometimes to get kind of overused, but I think for Kaiju number 8 and the way that they've implemented it, it is cool. It's just not for me in the sense that you're not putting no Kaiju eyes in my eye, like the irises or whatever it is. You're not doing that to me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call me a punk. I'm a punk.
No, you're good. Hey, I'm still doing it. That should be fire.
So I also think it was because they're adding so many suits because kind of running for their lives.
Yeah, they don't really have a choice. Like they got to make a suit out of anything. Everybody, even low level Dumbledore's get a suit.
That's kind of the point.
Put somebody in a frog suit, whatever you.
But that's kind of my
frog
point.
Kaiju. No, I don't think so. I don't think there's that many.
Okay,
personally, but I get where you're going.
I'll say this.
It's not a bad take.
The new season and the way that they got to do for season 3. One, you got to give me the ending to the climax or the cliffhanger they left us on. You got to give me that. They also got to give me a little bit more of, because I've gotten a lot of everyone else. I want to get more of now the main characters losing mine. I just want to call him Kaiju number 8. I got to get Kafka, Hibano. I get more Kafka, bro. I didn't get a lot of Kafka this season. Like I feel like we did, but we didn't. You know what I mean? Like, we got everybody.
It wasn't about him this season. You know what I mean? It was about everything coming together. Like it was about everything playing its part to create what's to come.
And so what's to come?
He can't be a part, and he can't.
Fair. And everything is definitely about to go crazy because everything hit the fan. And we haven't even talked about an RIP to Kikiro's dad, the general.
Oh my God.
RIP to him.
Majin Buu.
Yeah, my God, he got
Majin Buu. He got fucking absorbed, bro. And he was fighting too. That's why I also said Majin Buu, because when you get absorbed by Majin Buu, you're not really eating or anything like that. He just kind of absorbs you and just takes you over. But you're still there.
So I'll be honest with you. I think that scene and the scene from the Demon Slayer movie when the fight with Upper 2, I think those are two of the more unsettling scenes I've seen in a while. But I think I give it to the Kaiju number 8 scene because that part when Kikiro showed up and she saw her dad's face on the Kaiju and he was like, Kikiro, look away. Like that hit me.
That was cruel.
It was so just, I don't even have words for it because it's cruel isn't even like, I can't even start with cruel. I just start with just unnecessary unless you're trying to prove that y'all are never going to win, which in that case, if you're looking at it from the perspective of the Kaiju, very necessary because you're trying to show these motherfuckers ain't no hope.
Nah, he was trying to, all of that. You know what? Fuck it. All of that. All of that.
You trying to show there ain't no more hope. Like, oh, this your man's? This the biggest dude on the yard? This the biggest dude on the yard? I bet.
I'm gonna need that.
I'm gonna need that.
You look at them fists. I'm gonna need those.
Like, oh my God, that scene was so crazy.
Yeah,
and I credit him too. No, but he fought. He fought for a long time.
He did. He fought for a minute. Yo, he gave him a lot of time, low key.
Even when he was like in like the waters, in the waters of Minnesota,
he was in the Get Out.
Yeah, like he was in Get Out. Like he was just like, I think I can't hold on no more. I tried, and I'm just like, no, keep holding on. Keep holding on.
Well said.
But for real.
Well said, I'm sorry.
Like, I just, because it gave me that last shred of hope that they was going, like, he was going to hold on long enough for them to come rescue him, and then like he could. Nah, bro, he's gone. He's fucking gone.
Yeah,
I'm tight about it. Oh, so tight.
It's like he's dead. And he's like, "What do you mean he's dead?
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
He's dead, bro?
What do you mean?"
So yeah, Kaiju number 8. I'm happy you enjoyed it as much as you did, honestly, because I was gassing it for sure.
It was, and I knew it was gonna be good, and I knew it was gonna be good. That's why I kind of took some time on it. I knew it was gonna be good, and I knew it was gonna hit me in the spot that I needed it to hit me in when it hit me in it.
Damn, sounds like a wonderful time.
It was a wonderful time.
Do you know what Kaiju number 8 is to be? Kaiju number 8 is what I thought a solo leveling was gonna be.
In what way?
Like, cool fight scenes, a lot of aura farming, but Kaiju number 8 gives me like a better story, one that I'm more willing to follow. As well,
Little Red Riding Hood is a better story than solo leveling, bro. What are we talking about? Like, listen, I mean,
did you have that locked and loaded?
No, I just said that as soon as you said a story. Solo leveling story is cheeks, and everybody knows it.
Yeah, so there's that. Little Red Riding Hood is shit. However, outside of that, yeah, it's just what I thought solo leveling was going to be more like. Because the solo leveling gave us a good story. You know, we got to be great. A good story with that action and animation. Solo leveling would be fucking goated, like people actually say it is. But I'm not here to shit on solo leveling. I'm just saying it. That's what I thought Kaiju solo leveling will be more like Kaiju number 8.
Well, I'll say this: we'll have plenty of time to shit on solo leveling because you know it's going to come back and ain't going to give us nothing else.
I'm still going to tune in,
of course, because
I can't wait to see them fights.
It is gas for the fights. It's trash for the story. Yeah, it's cheeks 100%. For the story, gas for the fights. Everybody knows that. Shouldn't have won Anime of the Year, but I digress. My point being is, I do.
It never won fucking Anime of the Year.
It should not have won Anime of the Year, but that's we promised AU. Go there. Trust me, because I've watched a lot of the anime. Again, I finished Apothecary Diaries. I finished Freerun. It should
I'm catching that slowly, by the way.
What, Apothecary Diaries?
Yeah, slowly.
Nice. Did you start it?
Yeah.
What do you think so far from what you've seen?
We're gonna let it rock for right now.
Okay. How well, let me ask you, how far are you? How far?
A few episodes in.
Okay. Shout out Mau Mau.
But I at least started it.
Shout out everybody that fuck with Mau Mau. We out here. So I will say this. I honestly will say this. I kind of like the idea of having a little bit more aura farming in Kaiju number 8 now. You know what I mean? Like a little bit more aura farming in Kaiju number 8 actually
cool would be. Aura farming in Kaiju number 8, if I'm being honest. I feel like sometimes people just do it just to do it. Like, it's like, oh, there has to be aura farming. Let me do it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Kaiju number 8 did it, but it wasn't just like, here, let me stick this in there. Like, it was just cool. Whereas solo leveling a lot of times is just like, is that the point of aura farming?
So that's what I was going to say. I feel like that is kind of the point where it's just in there almost unnecessarily.
I don't like that.
But if it's done well, I love it.
Yeah, when it's done well, it's lit. Like, and I think it being done well is a part of it. Is like there's something cool outside of just the aura farm aspect. Like there's other things enhancing that moment.
I gotta put you on the spot here, and I apologize for it. But if you can give me which your anime aura farmer king, or queen, who's your anime?
God, that's hard.
It's not hard. It's not hard for me. I'll be honest. It's not hard. At least
who go?
Piccolo.
I knew you were gonna say
it's Piccolo, bro. It's Piccolo. And you want to know what it is for me with Piccolo? It is not even. It's not even just him being posted up everywhere. I go back to the one thing that Piccolo did that is the most unnecessary move that anyone has ever done.
Clothes.
Not even taking off his clothes. Not even taking off the cloak. Not even having the cloak like blow in the wind and then blow back and then you see it's Piccolo.
Fire.
No, the most ridiculous aura farming moment that Piccolo ever had unnecessarily, by far for me, was when he fought Imperfect Cell for the first time after Imperfect Cell was running around sucking up everybody in that town. And he flew at Imperfect Cell, flew to the side, flew back, did a spinneroonie, and it kicked him in the back of the chest. That for me was the most unnecessary, like just straight. You want to see? He's like, you want to see how cool this shit about to be? He's like,
yo, watch this.
Watch this.
Yeah, he's like, yo, stay right here. Niggas is peeking around the corner. He's like, go watch this. I can understand that. I gotta see it though. You gotta send me that shit.
Yo, I actually hold on. No. I'm gonna send it to you right now because I know.
Send it. I'm
gonna send it to you right now. Yeah, because you got to think about it as far as your aura farm. But I got it right here. Hold on.
If I have to if I have to choose someone off the top of my head, just because we were talking about this person like slightly during this episode, probably Yusuke.
Okay.
I may not end with that, but because it's off the top of my head, you know what I mean? I'm going to go with Yusuke. He has some really cool aura farming moments.
For me, my favorite one with Yusuke is when he does the, what's it called? When
he's doing the upside down. When he's doing like the upside down spirit gun. Like when he jumps and he's upside down looking at you and you looking at him and he like,
I know you see me, see me. Yo, I just found it. I'm gonna say it right now. It's gonna be with Piccolo. I don't know what I had the volume on, so I don't know if there's any type of like, voice acting behind it or whatever. But yeah, you gotta. I texted you.
Oh, you texted me.
I texted you. I sent you the link, and I'm gonna watch. Like, he goes forward, goes to the side. He dodges the kick, which makes it seem nice, but then he does not need to do all the extraness. So it's like, when he dodges, like, okay, cool. He could have just like, why'd you have to make the box? And then the spinner root, like, I'm telling you, like,
hold on.
That's for me the Piccolo moment of aura farming.
The caption is also great. It's like Piccolo got a power boost. He didn't know how to act. He didn't.
No, that was after him and Kami.
Yeah. That was Kami fusion. Or I wouldn't call it a fusion. That was absorption.
Absorbed, Majin Buu. Is that just what we call it now? Just getting Majin Buu?
Yeah, I think it's just merging as Majin Buu. Nah, what it was for me in that video was he didn't fly, so he hit that shit, went this way, went forward, and instead of turning around to face him, he never even faced him.
No, he spun around.
He flew backwards.
Yeah, and then he spun around and kicked him.
And then he spun around and kicked him. Why did you fly backwards?
Because he can. Because he can, AU. Exactly. That's why. Because he can.
Exactly.
That's my king aura farmer. I can't lie to you.
Outside of that, second person that came to mind out of Yusuke, and I'm going to go with this person over Yusuke again. I need time to think about it. I could probably still maybe come up with better ones, but Aizen.
Yeah, Aizen's a good one.
That man was a crazy aura farmer.
Yeah, Aizen was a good one. It's once the glasses came off, bro. Once the glasses came off, he ain't know how to act. Like he was throwing back the hair and everything, like looking out the side. Like Aizen, that's a good one. Aizen definitely didn't know how to act. I gotta finish Thousand Blood War.
It was a fish market on every corner when Aizen dropped.
Fish market on every corner is insane. All right, so what else we got here before we slide back? And honestly, I'm gonna just take a few moments here just say we appreciate y'all. As always, we are the Couch Steelers and we are back here. It took a little hiatus. Life was lifing, but we back.
Yeah, 100%.
Yo, AU, is there anything this season that's coming up that you're excited about? We got 3 big ones coming back for the fall season. The final season of My Hero Academia, Spy Family Season 3, and then, of course, One Punch Man Season 3 is finally coming.
I don't know if I care anymore.
I don't, but I'm going to watch anyway.
I'm going to watch it, but it's going to be one of those things where because it took this long and I was never really that invested in One Punch Man anyway. Like, I liked One Punch Man and I like One Punch Man, but I was never so invested where it was just like, I think this is one of the greatest things ever. It was just entertainment for me. And so for it just to be entertainment for me, it's not even high quality entertainment in that regard that I care enough at this point after so much time has passed. If Solo Leveling takes 3 years, I'll still come back and watch Solo Leveling.
Okay.
Because that shit was not just entertainment. It was, I got a rush watching fucking Solo Leveling. That shit was fire. So I'll wait for that.
I'll have to, I might let the season finish and then go back and just watch all 3 seasons. That's what I think I'm going to do with One Punch Man because.
You know what? That's a good idea. I might roll with that too.
Because, I mean, first of all, it's been so goddamn long that I forgot everything. Like, I genuinely just know he beats everybody in one punch and Moomin Rider's, a pussy. But otherwise, that's all I know.
Wild shot right now for no reason.
Listen, Moomin Rider do not need to be there.
No reason.
If there's one thing I will always remember about One Punch Man, it's the fact that Moomin Rider does not need to be there. You're not a hero. Take your damn bike and go home and hide it like everybody else.
Other people are just regular people in Heroes too. Why do you hate Moomin Rider so
much? No. No. Other people are heroes and regular people with enhancements. There are more powerful people, like the dude with the bat. The dude with the bat, he isn't just a regular person. He has powers. So, like, if you...
I'm not talking about those people. He's a C rank, I believe. So that means...
Moomin Rider? Yeah. But he's a C rank with no powers.
That means there are probably other people with no powers too at all.
Yeah, but they're not running. They're the people that are helping to like law enforcement that are like trying to usher these people out while the actual heroes go and fight the big giant huge monster. Moomin Rider talk about I'm gonna go fight the huge giant monster. No, take your ass home, bro.
I ain't even gonna get into this with you. We've already had this conversation, and I'm not entertaining it. There will be no Moomin Rider slander at any point.
It will always be Moomin Rider slander. But that's
beyond that.
I'll let it finish. I'll let the season 3 finish. I'll go back. I'll watch seasons 1, 2, and 3. Get everything. Like I forgot like Boros's importance and all of that. And what's the dude, the wolf dude who like took over for the old man and almost killed the old man was out here. The villain in season 2. The only thing I remember about season 2 is when they were at like a festival or something, and he tried to go off on Saitama, and Saitama literally chopped him in his shoulder, and he woke up 2 days later.
Yeah,
like, that's all I remember.
It was in a market.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was in a market. So that's what I'm gonna just let it stack and then finish. I am excited for season 3 of Spy Family. This is because I love Spy Family. It's just a great watch. Like I don't need to. It's just almost like a palate cleanser for me. That's how much I enjoy Spy Family. And the movie was pretty good. It's not a canon movie, but it was still a pretty solid movie. But I think we got to be here for this right here, bro. The My Hero Academia final season.
I'm really excited for that, and I'm trying to contain the excitement about it. If I'm being honest with you, because I don't want my excitement to get to a level so high and then like I watch My Hero and maybe it doesn't live up to it because I'm gonna be disappointed. But I also have a lot riding on this shit for My Hero Academia, and I've said it before in the pod. I think we've agreed on it that depending on how My Hero ends, it will either place My Hero in a bucket of anime that was good and could have been great, and this final season is banking a lot on that for me.
So I'll say it this way. I think that to your point, and we've had this conversation, I actually think it was like the last episode we did back in the spring. And to your point, we had the debate of My Hero versus Demon Slayer. I think Demon Slayer has solidified itself as one of them all-time greats. I'm just getting there now, but yes, I'm just getting there now. Yes, but it's solidified itself as an all-time great. To your point, My Hero has to have, I think, I'm not expecting a lot.
Last season has to be insane.
But I'm not expecting a lot from My Hero, if that makes any sense.
I am.
Do I want this last season to be crazy? Absolutely. Am I expecting it to? No. And I think the reason why my answer is no is because once we got to the last Fire season we got was Deku's like vigilante arc. And, you know, I got to watch My Hero Vigilantes, but I'll probably finish that after this final season of My Hero Academia. But his vigilante arc was the last really dope season for me for My Hero. This past arc was nuts, obviously, with everything that's going on, but it's war, man. Like, you know, it's going to be crazy in war. It's going to be a matter of how you can come to the conclusion of it. And My Hero needs to stick the landing, but I think they're going to do it in a way, and I'm going to try and make this make sense, but I think they're going to do it in a very My Hero-esque way, because My Hero has like and I'm gonna try and land a plane here.
Yeah, go for it.
My Hero has a very specific way that they operate as the anime itself.
Yeah,
and I'm saying that in the sense of saying that
it's gonna stay in its lane.
It's gonna stay in its lane, and that lane is very much like because it's a superhero
solidified.
thing. I look at it as like, you know how Superman is like the prototypical archetype superhero, like big boy blue, the Boy Scout, all of that. I think My Hero kind of plays a little bit in that lane as opposed to playing in like the hectic crazy
versus like I gotta end this.
And as opposed to I gotta end this. Exactly. And I think that I gotta save you with Deku's gonna come out a little bit more where I would want
before Aang realized he had to be Aang.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Yeah.
How do I stop Fire Lord Ozai without killing him? And I feel like we're gonna get to some of that mode with Deku at some point, and I hope that we don't. But based off of the track record that we've had, I think that's where we're gonna end up. And I'll say this too, and I hope my wife's not listening, because if she's upstairs listening, I'm about to give her a big ass spoiler. But they should have killed Bakugo. They should have. I think if they do that, it makes the stakes.
It makes the stakes way better. It make the stakes get higher. And
like he should have stayed.
Even if they don't land this plane exactly how I may want it to, there is still a stake. In this whole entire shit.
Yeah. So I mean, it
like a big one. I need somebody. I hate to say this. I need somebody to die next season. Somebody
got to, and I think multiple people are going to.
So the people haven't. I mean, like a big one. We need a big one.
A Neji level. Like we got to get. And I think
I want higher than Neji.
That would have been Bakugo.
Exactly.
That would have been Bakugo. And now,
bro, they didn't even kill All Might. So I need somebody.
I think that's
to
a yet. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's a yet.
It might be a yet for sure, and maybe that's what they do. They kill All Might, but that's the safe route, and I don't want no safeness here. Like I want this shit to unsettle me when I'm watching it. Like,
but that's my point.
But
that's not my hero.
Because
that's not my hero, and that's why I don't have expectations.
You're talking to me into negativity right now. Give me away. I'm trying to be excited about my show. God damn it.
Yo, look, hold on, my camera came with me, but that was so funny. Because I could literally see it on your face. On your face, you like,
fuck, bro. You're fucking me up right now. You're fucking me up.
But I'm just saying, that's why I have no expectations going to the last season. I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to enjoy it for what it is. I'm going to enjoy the ride that has been My Hero. I'm going to end up rewatching it with my wife in a couple years or a couple months or whatever it might be after we finish Attack on Titan. But I am at the point now where all of I want to get like that gut-wrenching feeling that I would have with other anime in the ilk of My Hero. I realized I wasn't going to get it once they brought Dude back. I'm sorry. Once they brought him back, that told me that we weren't getting to that point because he should have stayed dead, bro. And I think that does wonders for Midoriya's character arc. It does wonders for the line that he has to stay on to be the All Might smile when everyone hero. Yeah. He's got to stay on that line. Now he just had to witness his.
And we already got Dark Deku, so I feel like they're not going to bring Dark Deku back.
I know.
I just stop.
Bullshit.
We're getting off of this topic. God
but I'm just saying. But now you understand why I have no major expectations going into this new season, last season of My Hero. I just want it to be as I fix my camera. I just want it to be a solid ending. Like I just want it to be an ending that I feel comfortable with.
Whatever we get. I'll be happy.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a great ride. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not been a great ride.
Yes.
But to your point, if they don't land the plane, they are not going to be considered one of the greatest of all time. And I think back to that RDC World skit when they did, I think it was like one of the anime house joints that they did. Mm-hmm. And it was like that one cut when they was trying to get Deku to be one of them dope MCs and doing his signature attack. And he kept being like, Detroit Smash. And they was like, no, but it's just not hitting the same. And they were like, yo, Ichigo, go do that real quick. Ichigo, Bun! God, like, and that's how I feel this whole anime is. Like, I don't know. I'm wearing the t-shirt because I love it, and it is still going to be one of the best that we've seen in recent memory, and I genuinely enjoy it.
But it'll be more of a recent memory thing.
Yeah.
For me, it'll never be like all-time memory.
Exactly. So that's kind of where we're at. So
it'll have its moments, and that's it.
And that's it. And it's sad because it had the potential to be. Now, granted, we're just speculating here, but it has the potential to be that all-time great. It's going to be like, bro, why didn't
wrap it up good? They got to wrap it up good.
They have to. But excuse me, before we get out of here and wrap up our first episode back, AU, I do want to close out with a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're gonna have a quick one here.
Yeah.
You got 3 anime characters that you would not want to sit in your the house sit for you. In your house. 3 anime characters that you would not want to house sit.
One, and this is specifically, this one was off of impulse. If this character has developed any further than what I have seen, I do not want this person in my house. I do not want Denji in my fucking house. House sit in my shit. I just cannot trust him.
But he gonna take everything. He gonna appreciate everything because he never had none.
Okay, in that appreciation, he's gonna appreciate my shit a little too much.
Fair.
You know, there's a difference between appreciating something and touching it and appreciating something with your goddamn eyes. You don't go into the Louvre in France and start touching all the goddamn artifactual, monumental fucking museum pieces. Denji does not have that level of humanism in him just yet. Also, no, he will not be house sitting for me. He's going to eat all my fucking food. I know he is. He's going to break something and not even think to try to get it fixed or something like that. He going to
just hide it in the corner.
No, he's just going to leave it. He's just gotta fucking leave it. So I don't need Dingy in my house, respectfully.
All right.
2, Vash the Stam fucking peed. Because although this man is a great man and he's so nice and he's so kind, there is a 95% chance I'm not coming back to a home. Because
I ain't gonna lie.
something is gonna come bulldoze my shit. A meteorite might just come and blow my shit up because he is in the vicinity. So Vash the Stampede has to stay. I'm putting the restraining order on him right now. He has to stay at least 1 state away from my home.
Okay.
Or I'm calling the FBI. Stay away from me. And then the last one was the fuck did I have? Holy shit. Hold on. Don't tell me I deleted my note.
You deleted your note. The one thing I will say is that we did overlap with one of the characters, but that's fine. I saw that coming.
Who was it?
Bro, the humanoid typhoon.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't expect that.
He not going nowhere near. I was gonna say 2 states.
Oh.
Who'd you have?
And Kiba. Kiba not coming nowhere near my shit.
Okay.
That man is a dog.
Yeah.
Like literally, I know he stink. And if he showered before he came, luckily, somehow, I know he's going to go outside and run around and play around in the fucking dirt. He going to put his feet on my couch. Worse than Eddie Murphy ever fucking could. He going to mark whatever, and he going to stink. Yo, get up on my shit. Don't come near it. Nigga, you meet me outside when you come visit me.
Kiba's actually a good one. I didn't even think about Kiba. I give you that one. Kiba's a good one. So yeah, I had 3. One of them was Vash the Stampede, and I literally put humanoid typhoon because to your point, AU, it ain't gonna matter. He just gonna walk through the door, and the house gonna get hit by a meteor. Somebody gonna bulldoze through it. Somebody gonna shoot it up for some reason. Why? Because Vash is in there, and like I just don't need that, bro. I don't need that energy. I don't need that. This is my zen zone. Let me chill. My second one, and this is kind of close to because I've been watching a lot of Black Clover recently. I don't want Charmy there. Charmy from the Black Clover.
Yeah, nah.
Bro, she gonna eat everything. She gonna eat everything.
Out of house and home.
Out of house. Like, and I'll tell you this. When I've been rewatching Black Clover and enjoying the rewatch, and I know, and I'm far enough to know, obviously, other things are gonna happen, so I know she levels up. But when I forgot she had a spell where sheeps come out and they just cook for her. They don't do nothing else. They just come out and she literally, I forgot what it was called, but she literally was like sheep magic or cotton magic. Yep. And they literally just came out and started just cooking for her. The one of them had a chef's hat. And I was like, bro, she got a whole spell for a chef fake
just to eat.
Sheep just to eat. No, she not coming over and eating everything.
She gonna Grinch your shit.
Like,
not even a crumb was left for the mouse, my boy.
Oh, bro. And then she gonna be still hungry when I come back home. Like, yo, y'all ran out of food. I'm like, what?
You need to go grocery shopping.
Like, oh my God. And then the last one was Mashal. Mashal can't come up in here, bro. Nah.
What?
Nah. Mashal can't come up here. Mashal's too strong. He's too strong.
He gonna
accidentally break everything. I'm gonna ask him, be like, yo, this is the couch. He gonna sit on the couch and shit gonna break in half. I'm gonna be like, yo, can you do me a favor and go help my, take the garbage out? He gonna lift the garage off the hinges itself and send the joint to space. No, Mashal not coming over. That's too much property damage.
That. Yeah, for sure.
So
for sure. He'll fix it. Just won't be as good.
No, it won't be as good. And that's going to defeat the purpose. It's just because you threw the joint into space, jumped up there, brought the shit back down, and then put it back on the wall does not help me, Mashal. That doesn't help me at all.
Damn, I forgot about that show, low-key. I ain't gonna lie.
So those are like the 3 I had. And again, like I said, we have Vash the Stampede together because it's just
Mashal got better story than fucking Solo Leveling,
bro. Like I told you, we could go down the list of every single. piece.
Nothing's ever gonna beat what you said about them. Saying Little Red Riding Hood had a better story is just. Insane,
listen. Did you think that Goldilocks was gonna sit in that bed and the bears are gonna come home? No, you didn't, and that's already more suspense and more of a twist than I will get coming out of watching Solo Leveling. So don't give me that.
God damn.
But yo, man, this is been a good first one coming back. Like I said, it's been a little while, but yo, AU, man, I think we gonna get ready to slide on up out of here. But you got anything you want to leave the people with before we go?
Hey, man, y'all already know it's always room on the couch. I've been a proponent multiple times on the episode. Always check in on the people you care about, the people you love. You never know. 1 second they could be there, another second they can't. So check on the people you love, tell them you love them no matter what the circumstance is. And It's always room on this couch.
Well said, bro. I ain't even got nothing else on that. So with that, we're going to be out. See y'all next week. Peace.